Lovely, lovely Libras. How are you today? Happy Valentine's Day. I'm doing a reading here for if you're Libra Sun, if you're connecting with somebody who has strong Libra in their chart, or if just generally one of you has a lot of Libra. So cross watchers welcome. I do feel like there is a masculine energy here inquiring about a Libran energy, possibly because of that main male card. Um, so I the light is fading, it's getting on a bit in the day, but it's okay because we have all the time in the world. This is the song that I channeled just as I was sitting down to do the reading, so I assume it's for you, Libra. I am doing a set of 6 readings, so it could really be for anyone, but it came in just before your reading, so I'm assuming it's for you. We have all the time in the world. So don't worry. Don't worry if you feel like you're getting on a bit in years, it's okay. What else do I have for you? Gender is fluid in the tarot, so I am going to use masculine and feminine, but if you're in a same-sex relationship or if you identify as she, he, they, it doesn't really matter. It's more about the energy and the character of the person. So take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. You've actually got 2 songs that randomised for you because I didn't press pause fast enough when I was listening to the first one. So you've got the channeled song All the Time in the World by Louis Armstrong. You've got This Year's Love by David Gray. And you've got Linger by Cranberries. So I'm getting that there is a sense of, I think I may have to actually turn the light on. There may be, maybe I need to shed some light on the situation because there's a sense of not really knowing what the other person's thinking, or there's a sense of like, was it all a fairy tale? I've got this Cinderella card here, this child card here, which talks about imagination. So it's like, is it all in my head almost? There's confusion there with the Seven of Cups. But the songs you're getting, so you've got This Year's Love Had Better Last. Heaven knows it's high time. I've been waiting on my own too long, and when you hold me like you do, it feels so right. I start to forget how my heart gets torn when that hurt gets thrown, feeling like you can't go on. Turn in circles and time again cuts like a knife. If you love me, if you love me, I've got to know for sure, because it takes something more this time than sweet, sweet lies. Oh, now before I open up my arms and fall, losing all control, every dream inside my soul. Yeah, this year's love had better last. It's like I feel like somebody's taking a gamble here. Somebody's taking a risk in this relationship. And again, I've been saying this to everybody. This is a relationship where you are interested in the person. So it's not a relationship where you're thinking, oh, I want to leave this person, it's not working, or anything like that. It's this person hurt me from the past. This is somebody that you want to be with, for all the signs that I'm doing here. The love readings, right? So yeah, there's a fantasy element where you're not quite sure if this is real. You've got the moon card here, which is secretive energy, deception, illusion, this Cinderella, this childhood fantasy. It could be like a feeling of like, is this too good to be true? Seven of Cups, again, this confusion. So there is this like trying to be temperate, trying to be patient, trying to control emotions and passions in this situation. It could be that both sides have been hurt in love and both sides are wary of taking a bit of a leap of faith here. We don't have the Fool. So there's this, is this very temperate energy. So you've got that song All the Time in the World. And I was getting this kind of like very, you've got the Patience card there with Temperance. You've got very kind, nurturing energies here for both sides. So the masculine is shown with this Prometheus, altruism, energy here, where it's like Prometheus was he actually created humans in Greek mythology. He created them from clay. His brother created all the animals, and his brother was really excited. He was like, I've got all this clay, I'm going to make all these animals, I'm going to populate the earth. Look, here's an elephant, here's a giraffe, here's a monkey. And Prometheus was like, no, I want to make something really special here. I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to take my time. So he was a craftsman. So you may be dealing with somebody, or you may be, because we've got the main male card. If you identify as male, this is you. You may be somebody who really takes the time and patience with something to craft something really special and kind of unique. So he crafted men and women. Yeah, he also stole fire from the gods in order to heat people. It was a gift, and he kind of paid the price for this though. So, but I'm getting this kind of very nurturing, very like artistic, very sweet energy from that card. So over here with the feminine energy, you have compassion. I'm sorry, Kuan Yin. So again, a very gentle, compassionate, loving, nurturing energy. So very, very cups based energy here, which is actually showing because you've got the King and Queen of Cups. So this is a match. And I was picking, these are the first two cards I pulled, and I was picking this up immediately. It's like this gentle energy, and from that Louis Armstrong song as well, it's like such gentle energy. It's like I was all eager to do the reading. I went out for a walk in between the first 6 readings and this set of 6 readings. So I'm a little bit kind of excitable, and this energy is just so soothing. It's like, calm down, you've got all the time in the world. It feels fatherly. So yeah, you have got the King and Queen of Cups here. The King of Cups is very nurturing, very patient, very emotionally deep, but very like almost like relaxed, like goes with the flow, easy going, lovely energy. And then the Queen of Cups is like this nurturing, giving, abundant energy, which is very so this is very typical of Libran energy, to have this like need to kind of nurture and to just love and enjoy life and be balanced and go with the flow and everything be easy and lovely. Very Libran energy. So but this is a match. I feel like these two people, they matched. King and Queen of Cups match on an emotional level. So in between you though, even though your song is We Have All the Time in the World, you've got movement and speed. So it's like you may have been going at a very slow pace, but it's like the tempo may be about to pick up here, because I do feel like somebody's taking a bit of a gamble, somebody's taking a bit of a risk. It's here with this communication card, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords rushes in with news, rushes into shout out some information, or rushes in to take action. So there's this fast energy with the speed card and the Knight of Swords, and it's here with this die card, casting the die, like taking a risk, something about maybe like speaking a truth, telling someone how you feel. I don't know, it's slightly more onto the feminine side, but could go either way here. And it's here with this engagement ring right in the middle of your reading next to the main male. So I don't know if somebody's about to propose. I don't know if somebody wants some kind of like commitment here. It's like again, this feeling with that song of like this love better last. If somebody's coming in to mess me around, I want to know and I'm going to walk away. It's like that Knight of Swords. I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to walk away. I can't bear not knowing, so I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to say that I want something solid here, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so I think I've dealt with everything kind of over here on the feminine side. Just the Two of Pentacles is a Libran energy. It talks about balance, kind of like spinning plates in the air. They need to kind of balance out, I don't know, your emotions and your day-to-day life, something like this. And it's with Temperance. So there is this balancing act going over here with the feminine energy. I'm sorry, I'm assuming the feminine's the person I'm talking to, but it could be either person, right? So yeah, there's this confusion though, indecision. It's like the feminine energy doesn't know what's under the cup. She doesn't know what's being offered here. So she's I feel nervous to commit because she doesn't know. It's like she doesn't know what this person wants from the relationship. So she's trying to be balanced. She's trying to balance her passions and emotions and be patient and wait and be balanced within herself, because she doesn't know she's created a fantasy for herself here. So over here, again, we've got very similar energy, this kind of moon card over here next to the King of Cups, next to the main male, this Hermit card, which talks about going inwards, doing a bit of soul searching, being quite lonely, yeah, going on a bit of an inward journey there. And there is a little bit of defensiveness here as well with the Seven of Wands, or it could be that this person's standing up for something. The reason why they've got this slightly defensive energy is because they're showing with the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is kind of like the Wounded Warrior card. Again, I've got this feeling of somebody being quite hurt in love in the past, hurt in relationships, but they keep getting up and they keep going. They're willing to try. They're willing to take this risk, I feel. But yeah, there is a feeling of being a bit battle worn. But I think being, if you think about Prometheus, he was tied to a rock and he had his liver pecked out every day, but he was kind of like the hero of humanity. So there's an element of almost like self-sacrifice with it, or yeah. But fears here, fears, because this person's been so wounded. Now it's shown with the octopus card. The octopus card talks to me about having a lot of things to do, being very busy, kind of getting yourself in a bit of a tangle because you're trying to do so much. So it could be that this person's kind of rushing, which could be why we're getting that all the time in the Will song. It is a Capricorn card for me. It doesn't have to be. You've also got Virgo here, Pisces, water sign energy, typically Scorpio, but any water sign really. Again, water sign over here, but it's just emotions here. This is emotions and fear, so it doesn't have to necessarily be those signs. Sagittarius there, Justice Libra up there as well. So what we've also got going on up here with this Wounded Warrior card and this Ten of Cups, Three of Wands and the Justice card. The Three of Wands talks about making a decision. I think this person is going to make a decision to take action here. They're making a decision to stop tying themselves up in knots and to just kind of go for it, or something here. Something's happening with that speed card in between you. But yeah, next to the masculine energy there, making a decision, wanting justice, wanting a fair outcome, wanting balance. There could be something, some kind of commitment or contract that's closing out here as well, with it being a 3 next to justice, with it having the engagement ring there. It could be that this person's been unlucky in love. They could have been engaged to somebody else possibly at some point, but it's here with this Ten of Cups. So this person is choosing happiness. They are choosing that they want happiness with somebody else. They don't want to be alone. They want shared happiness with other people. So this kind of gives me, and it came out in a Virgo reading a couple of times, where it's like Virgo was tying themselves up in knots kind of thing. They were trying to do too much themselves and they needed to kind of share the workload. So it could be something like that. It's like maybe this person needs assistance in some way. Yeah, I think I've covered everything there for you. But on the whole, this looks really good. You know, exciting to have the engagement ring right there in the middle with taking a chance and the main male. Like, that looks like a proposal to me. But it could just be like the need for, with the songs, it's like, I need this to feel like it's reality. I need to ground this now. I can't have this. It's like a wishy-washy energy. I need to know. So you've got the King and Queen of Cups as well, which are both very compassionate, loving energies, which is what I was picking up on up here. But there is action being taken after a period of feeling there's confusion, feeling like you need to be patient and balanced. Yeah, somebody's wounded there, so a little bit defensive on this side. Right, let's get you a card then. You've been spoilt, Libra. You had 3 songs. Everybody else has just had 1 so far. It tends to do this, though. I feel like my readings snowball as I move through the zodiac. Libra, it's Sagittarius. I thought it was Libra at first. Luck is on your side. Well, yeah, taking a gamble. Luck is on your side. And step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, so somebody's being called to kind of take a bit of a risk here, I feel, and speak up and maybe just explain that, you know, there's no cards here that indicate that anyone's trying to play games or that anyone's trying to treat anyone as an option. I think there's a fear of being treated as an option. You've got quite a few cards about fear and being wounded. So I think there's a lot of fear about coming forward, about opening up with feelings, especially if you're dealing with a Cappy. They're kind of like the fortress, right? So, or Virgo as well. Yeah, Virgos are very introspective. Yeah, but you've got Sagittarius here. I don't know. I'm going to leave that there because I'm trying to do short readings and we're into 13 minutes. So yeah, that's a good place to stop. But best of luck with that. And do trust your own instincts and your own knowledge of your situation. But somebody's making a move here, I feel. All right, Libra, best of luck. Take care. Bye-bye.